This is Joe Pugh for IFLTV. We're here at the Cannon Medical Arena. Delighted to be joined by Adam Smith. Adam, what did you make of Dalton Smith's performance tonight?
I thought he boxed well. I thought it was a good 12 rounds. Rounds he probably needed after 3 stoppages in a row. I was in Nottingham when he knocked out Vali Duiza, and that was he did it in such a facile fashion, such an easy job that I think he probably needed several sessions tonight. Yes, the knockdown at the end of the second round. I think if the bell hadn't saved Germain, maybe he could have got the finish there. But I don't actually know whether that would have been. It would have made a statement, obviously, but I don't know whether that would have been as good as a few more rounds in the ring. Germain just survived. He didn't win anything, but he was stubborn and gritty and game and difficult to pin down. But I thought Dalton boxed well. He hardly came out of second gear, really. It was a solid performance and just exactly the right thing to get him ready for a world title shot. It's got to be the world title next. There's no point in hanging around with him. He's 28 and he's improved enough to go for it now. And I think he will become a world champion.
Yeah, Puello next. How tough is Puello compared to the other champions? Because this 140-pound division is absolutely stacked, as we know from 2 weeks' time of the stacked 140 card at Times Square. Yeah, can he take that green and gold belt off Puello?
He can, I think. I think he can here. I think it's a big thing for Eddie if Eddie can get the fight in Britain, say in September, maybe early autumn over here. I think that would be in Sheffield Arena, say. I think that would make a big difference. I think Dalton, would get the fans out. I think it'll be a great night for the Steel City if they can get Puello over here. Going sort of stateside or elsewhere might be a little trickier. That they're all tough. It is an absolutely ram division. Times Square is a fantastic night where most of them are on display. But I think Dalton Smith deserves to be in the conversation now with any of them, and why not give him a shot? I've always believed he'll become a world champion since he was an amateur. I've liked the way he's gone about business. He did everything in the unpaid ranks. He's done it step by step, the old-fashioned way as a pro, and so far so good. There's nothing that's changed my mind that Dalton Smith will become a world champion. And of course, the fight that we all want to see is the fight with Adam Azim, and that will happen. I think maybe in 2026, when both of them have had 2 or 3 more fights, maybe both are world champions. Obviously, Adam's got the IBO belt, but he'll have a couple of big ones again this year, and I think Dalton will fight for the world title next. So what a blockbuster that will be in Britain in 2026. One of the best fights that can be made.
Last one next week. Eubank Jr. Benn. Conor Benn's just landed in the UK a matter of hours ago. What did you make of Senior's comments this week? I'm sure you've seen them. It's everywhere.
Yeah, look, it's difficult, isn't it? I think the most heartbreaking thing of all is the father-son relationship. I think the Eubanks have been through a really difficult time, and I just love to see the two Chris's getting on. That's the most important thing. And I think when they were ringside for Harlem's fight in Brighton, I thought maybe we'd have that. It would be fantastic to have Senior around for this fight. He's got his reasons not to be. He's made that clear, so it doesn't look like he will come. And Junior has to get on with it. He's got a fight to win, and I guess there'll be more shenanigans this week. We'll all be there. We'll all be riveted as to the last bit of pre-fight build-up. But ultimately, it's going to come down to who wins the fight on April the 26th, Eubank or Benn, Benn or Eubank. And it's got the nation split and the nation fascinated. So we can't wait. But I just hope that the two Chris's obviously get on, make up, and it's a difficult one for us to watch, really, because the Eubanks have been such a massive part of British boxing, and you just want all 4 of them really together for this fight week, but unfortunately that looks like it's not going to happen.
Senior said on Frotch on Fighting, I'm not sure if you've seen it, that he maintains that it's certain the fight does not happen. Used an analogy, but he's so certain it's not going to happen. Is that any cause for concern for this fight next week? Because he said he's got reasons, he's not willing to put him out there, but he sounded very sure that this is not going to happen in 7 days' time?
I think the fight will happen. I don't see why it won't. First time around, obviously, we know what unfolded. 2.5 years on, I think His Excellency has made it happen. Difficult fight to get over the line, but a fight that had to be made. It's a rivalry that has, as I said, captured the imagination of a nation, that has gripped the casual fans, and I think we'll be building up to it, and I think we'll see it unfold on Saturday the 26th. 7 more sleeps at Tottenham Hotspur. I see no reason why the fight shouldn't happen, unless, of course, as we all know in boxing, something unpredictable could unfold on fight week, but I don't see that. I think it will happen.
Adam, I'll see you in about 19 hours in Birmingham. Thank you very much, mate.